What's going on? You're Fanatic here with
The Mort.
Welcome to episode 37 of The Drive. Before we get started, I do want to give a shout out to our other wrestling page, The Wrestling Fanatic. If you haven't checked it out, link is in the description. Episodes are twice as long as they are on The Drive. And
just different more content, you know?
We just love our WWE. So if you want to hear more of us,
double E.
If you want to hear us talk more about WWE, if you want to see more of our podcast, go watch our WWE one if you're into it. Just thought I'd put that out there before we start. Okay, straight into Laurie Daley is the New South Wales coach going into 2025.
I rate it. I really again. It came out a couple of days ago, but it's alright. I rate it. There's not much options. He beat that Hall of Fame Queensland team, so I think that's a bit of an unjust record for him. You know, look at all the losses. You know what? Who would have done better? Who would have done better against that Queensland team? Nobody.
Future Immortals, future Hall of Famers. Nearly the entire team are future Hall of Famers. So, so Daley even beating them once is an achievement. And looking at the side he had then versus the side he had now, the side stronger. He had now is a lot better.
Literally, you got like a dream back five right now. If in my opinion, because you have Edwards at fullback.
Yep. You
have Toho, and I reckon. I know it's a bit of a waste, but you got to fit him somewhere. Trbojevic on the wings, them two.
Yep.
Then you have Crichton and Tromit. How much better can you get than that?
You can't get much better. The thing is, though, you say Edwards at fullback, but the last time Daley coached in 2017, Teddy was the fullback. Do you see there's a world where Teddy comes back?
I say very unlikely. That was 8 years ago when Laurie takes over.
Yeah, fair enough.
So, I think Edwards is the man now. Just let Edwards cook.
Yeah, I don't see him making too many changes, but if he's picking based on form, which I think he said he
did in the press conference, yes.
We can't really predict much then. Who do you think will be the halves? Do you think it'll be...
I'm going Cleary.
Yes.
And Moses.
Moses at 7 because he's the greatest.
I don't know.
Since Andrew Johns.
I do not know because Cleary as an organizer is fantastic, right? But imagine him just going wherever he wants, popping on both sides of the ball. That could be dangerous, you know.
Because see, Cleary, right? He hasn't dominated an Origin series yet.
One game, but the game 2.
Yeah. Mitchell Moses, on the other hand.
Oh, he kills it.
Came in.
Game 3 with Cody.
And
he played well. And then game 2 this year, best performance since Johns.
Like I've said it so many times on the potty. Mitchell Moses is the greatest New South Wales 7 since Joey Johns. And that means he's a better New South Wales 7 than Cleary at the moment.
That's why I don't mind Cleary at 5'8". That's why I don't mind because his running game is that good. I can have Cleary. I'll be happy to have Cleary at 6.
Realistically, though, I think Cleary's a 7. Unless now, hear me out, right?
I know what you're gonna say.
Out.
No.
The Tigers may have the New South Wales halves. Lockie Galvin,
oh my fucking God. Generational
talent.
We don't know that yet.
He is. No, we already do. We already know. And then Jerome Luai, 4-time premiership winner. Just saying. Good. Already has Origin experience. Let's say Cleary gets injured. Moses is playing bad.
You're kidding yourself.
Cody continues to play bad.
He didn't play bad last year. Leave him alone.
I'm being biased. But yeah, we'll compare because Paddy G made a post comparing the two.
The
2014 team and the 2025 team, the predicted 2025 team. Jared Hayne versus Dill Edwards. Jared Hayne back then.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
He won Delia.
Did you say Tedesco was fullback?
No, 2017 Tedesco was fullback. 2014.
The game 1 team.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
2014 game 2 team.
Okay.
That's the game we won to clinch the series.
Okay.
So yeah, Jared Hayne. On the wings, Will Hopewade and Daniel Tupou. And the centres, Michael Jennings and Josh Dugan. Versus Toto and Trebojevic on the wings with Latrell Mitchell and Stephen Crichton in the centres.
Yeah, I'm taking definitely all the outside backs. Then you go between. Shut up, bitch! The final boss is talking.
Daniel Tupou is probably the only one that maybe, but like
nowhere near Toho and Turbo.
Yeah. In the halves, Josh Reynolds, Trent Hodkinson. Maybe Trent Hodkinson might be the best 7 since Joey Jones. Actually,
Stop. No.
He won us the series on his own.
No, he did not.
Yep.
I say the forwards did with all the defending.
No, Trent Hodkinson, he clutched up.
Stop it.
Mr. Iceman, Trent Hodkinson. But then Jerome Luai and Nathan Cleary, they're the predicted halves, I guess.
I win.
Like Luai, especially when he leads the Tigers to the 8, you can't not put him in the team.
Yes, you can.
In the front row, Paul Gallen, Aaron Woods versus Jake Trebojevic, which I don't know if I would have Jake Trebojevic.
Jerbo, I know he just got announced captain, but like
he played 20 minutes
every game. I know.
Yeah, like
I get someone has to do that, but like that's your captain though, man.
G Train beats Turbo, but Gerbo, but Payne Haas, if he finds his form, good luck. He hasn't really dominated in Origin yet either. Like
I think last year the game 2 played pretty well.
Yeah, but like when his club form compared to his Origin form, even when he was really good at club form, like it's not.
I'll say this always happens in Origin. Everyone's meters go down a little bit.
Yeah, but his you can really notice it.
Yes, I'll give you that. It's a bit more noticeable, but like the meters just don't go as much.
Robbie Farah in 2014 versus Reece Robson. I don't even know if Reece Robson will make it because, again, Afi Garcia.
It depends what Daly wants to do.
Yeah, it's fair. Like, because Madge was leaning towards Robson more, but
he's better defensively. That's why.
But
Appy's more crafty.
Yeah, like Appy's Appy. Appy's a better player than Robson. Robson's probably the 3rd best hooker in the comp, but Appy's 2nd.
Probably. It's a good debate between them two. Just depends what they want to do. Yeah. They're not wrong choices, either one of them. No.
Yeah. Then the second row, Bo Scott and Ryan Hoffman. That's a random pick.
Hoffman is a bit good, but Scott was like a utility basically. So.
And then Liam Martin, Angus Crichton. Yeah. Greg Bird, Cam Murray. Bird was
stop. Why is it with you in the Murray hate? You need to stop it.
It's funny.
He's fucking. He's the 6th man in rugby league. I will not have any more disrespect than Cam Murray. You're crazy.
The bench: James Tarmo, Anthony Watmow, Trent Merrin, Luke Lewis versus Mappin, Isaiah Yeo, Amoli Olakwatu, Spencer Lenier.
Well, deep down, I think Barnett. I will pick Barnett over Olakwatu, and I'll pick Barnett over Gerbo probably as well.
Yeah. Lenier played great in Origin, so I think he might keep his spot.
Yeah, Lenier needs to because of the impact.
Yeah.
He's chucked feet into the Queensland blokes.
Yeah. I just thought that was fun to compare, but 2025 side is a lot better than 2014.
I think so too.
Like miles better. So I think Laurie Daley could absolutely cook with this team. We'll see. Madge, I would prefer Madge more because Madge is Madge. But Laurie Daley, I believe in him.
Again, there's not many options out there. Yeah. But the big thing for me is the advisor of Craig Bellamy. Yes, I rate that.
Craig Bellamy is the assistant coach, kind of. Is it actually assistant coach or is it?
Advisor. So, mate, he's a winner.
Yeah. Take that. Every day of the week. Then in the women's, we've got John Strange is going to be the New South Wales coach. I would assume also staying as the Roosters coach.
Well, it doesn't affect it whatsoever.
Yeah, considering they're at different times of the year. John Strange is probably the best coach in the NRLW. It helps that he has an absolute stacked team. And the New South Wales side is just the Roosters side, but better. So
would you compare it to like what the Panthers were doing in Origins? Or, or worse?
2022 Penrith with Appy and like literally 7 or 8 6, 7, 8 Penrith players. That's pretty much the New South Wales squad with the Roosters. So, yeah. It's just an improved Roosters side he's dealing with. So he's already got plenty of connections with half the squad.
Yeah.
And I feel like, because Kylie Hilda was the coach, and I feel like she, like, New South Wales on paper should be beating Queensland more often.
So would you say like she's like
than we had been?
So would you compare Hidler to like Brad Fittler a bit, like just underperforming the team she's got?
Potentially, yeah. Hilda,
So
like
it's a fair comparison, okay.
yeah, like Fittler won some, but probably should have been winning more. And I would say New South Wales probably should have been winning more.
Because I said Brad Fittler should have gone 5-0 in all those series you had.
Yeah, I think the Queensland side is kind of full of guns as well now. Like 3 years ago it wasn't, and we still lost. But or 4 years ago, 5. But I don't know, like Queensland side nowadays, it's kind of tough to beat them now. Like,
So it's evened out a bit, you reckon?
yeah, it's definitely evened out.
Are you talking about the men's or women's?
Men's.
Okay, yeah, the men's is definitely evened out.
Yeah, like
Corey Allen and Edric Lee. No
they
disrespect.
stood out. Yeah.
Allen was a gun that came through, and Edric Lee, I was surprised to even get the gig there.
Yeah.
So.
But them two names especially stand out back in that 2020. That was 2020, yeah.
Yeah.
And then 2021 was when we absolutely dominated them in Queensland. But yeah, Origin gonna be interesting now with Laurie Daley.
Different dynamic.
Yeah, and the women's. I'm hoping we can do the double. I think we can with these new coaches.
Who knows?
I
I don't know enough about the women's game, but
yeah.
I know Strange is a serial winner. So.
Oh yeah. Now, Rabbitohs are targeting a few players at the moment.
Yep. So there's 3 players we're targeting: John Bateman, the Hectic Cheese, Brendan Smith, and Matt Lodge.
What do you think about these 3 potential signings?
Okay, Matt Lodge. We need depth in the forwards so badly. We showed last year our forward depth is pretty atrocious.
Yeah.
So we need more forwards. But the personality of Matt Lodge, I don't know. Like, I will ban him from the game. If he threatened to bash wives, just like girls and little kids, mate, he does that. You know?
Fair enough.
Don't say get over it, because that is so appalling,
Yeah,
you know?
no.
John Bateman, if he rocks up, I think he'd be a great fit for the team, because that would shore up a bit more of the back row and allow Kamatangi to play more as a prop in the middle next to Murray, so both of them can be in the middle. But he's the wrong side of 30 though.
Yeah.
But I did hear Tigers go pitching a big chunk of his wages, so
What?
yes.
Great.
Well, then if you want him, you want to get rid of him, you're gonna play.
Yeah.
Give us some money basically to take him, and then you have Brendan Smith, who could be a fantastic hooker. Again, he's won a bloody Dalian Hooker of the Year already.
Yep. 2020.
And I think we could do a better hooker. Even though I got big reps on Mamazoulis, but is Brendan Smith the right fit for Cody? Because I think the hooker and the Cody Wall connection is so important. Everyone said, "Oh, the Cook and Cody connection." I liked his running game was great, but I think a serviceman out of dummy half would have suited Cody a lot better, because you get the ball earlier and the crisper. Because like sometimes with Cook, he was too inconsistent with his pass. Sometimes right in the chest, sometimes it's right behind you and you're stretching back.
Yeah.
So, like, I get it. Like, Cook's more of the running thing, but you gotta get your basics right first of getting a good pass, you know.
Yeah.
First. So.
Which one's your favourite out of those 3? Like,
If I had to sign one,
yes.
our biggest thing is Matt Lodge.
Fair enough.
Even though I shit bang saying I wouldn't take him because of the personality,
Yeah.
that we need the forward.
Yeah.
Need
These 3 that you're targeting are very interesting targets. Like, firstly, you don't rate Brendan Smith at the moment.
Well, I think no one could break Brendan Smith at the moment.
Yeah.
Like, everyone knows how talented he could be. Like, look how good he was at Melbourne.
Yeah.
You know, and
Like, he was up against Harry Grant for that starting spot and was starting. Won a Dalian Hooker of the Year when Cameron Smith left.
I think so.
Yeah.
Anyway, like,
and now going to the Roosters,
he's
performed.
flopped.
Yeah, he's not performed even close to how he was at the Storm. And then
Bateman, the wrong side of 30.
Bateman, he joined the Tigers and wasn't bad, but wasn't great. So it's interesting to see. Rabbitohs are doing some weird, interesting signings.
I trust Uncle Wayne. Uncle Wayne is gonna make everyone good.
Who do you think Uncle Wayne can get the best out of them three?
I reckon you get the best out of Bateman.
Yeah.
Because this could be his last ride, with Bateman. And look at Uncle Wayne. He ain't here to finish mid-table. He's here to win a comp. We've got a small window left to squeeze the juice out of this playing group, and I think that will be his big talking point if we get Bateman over the line. Because Bateman's never won a comp.
Yeah, true.
So, mate, if you think of that carrot, if he gets the most out of him, I think that back row looks a little bit nicer now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because right now it's Aiken and then who? Aiken's okay, but I can see more as a utility. And Arrow is good, but I think he's better in the middle. Kamatangi, in my opinion, should be a starting prop, but he can also play back row, so we don't know. You know what I mean? It's an interesting call.
Yeah, I think Kamatangi should be lock because he's better than Cam Murray. I love it. It's so funny. I love just telling you the hard truth.
It's not a hard truth. You're fucking outright wrong.
Keon was the best lock in the comp when he was lock. He was better than Isaiah Yo.
And Cam Murray was the best lock for about a year.
4 years ago.
Yes, 4 years.
Since then, done nothing.
I would not have this Cam Murray disrespect.
You just like him because he's sexy.
Well, why can you not like him? He's got a bigger motor than Kamatangi too. He tackles better. I'm a bit worried about Kamatangi. If he can't pull his finger out, yeah. Did you see how awful he was for Tonga?
Did you see how good he was for the Rabbitohs at lock?
He played good for half a year. That doesn't justify a good season.
Yeah, the other half of the year he wasn't at lock.
He played maybe one good game in the back row when he looked up kick out on that.
Exactly. He's not as good at prop. He's not as good at second row.
So you
Put him at lock.
combine them both in the middle. Murray lock. You can still be the 60 ball player because he can do that. While Kamatangi is more like an extra prop when he plays lock. So you might as well just play Kamatangi at lock. Kamatangi at prop.
Clip it up. Put Kamatangi at lock.
You need them both in the middle, so that's the way you do it.
Alright, we'll talk about Rabbitohs a bit more. Because you know what I think? I think Broncos with Madge are gonna finish higher than the Rabbitohs. That's my bold prediction.
That's not that bold. They're both a talented playing group.
But
they're both.
I doubt you agree with me.
Of course I'm not gonna agree with you.
You think Wayne is all that, but Madge is better.
No, he's not.
One of them's a Hall of Famer coach, and it should be Madge.
You're kidding.
But I
love Madge. I fucking love Madge. How can you not love Madge?
I know Wayne.
But Uncle Wayne is.
He's past it. Wayne's past it.
He overperformed with a Dolphins team. I reckon, unfortunately for Christian Wolf, I think they're gonna go near the bottom of the ladder.
Maybe.
But Wayne has got the runs in the ball more than Madge. Madge is a fantastic coach, but I just think it's all going to come down to how receptive these Broncos playing group is to Madge.
Yep.
Well, Wayne can adapt to any environment.
And the Rabbitohs, their attitude wasn't great last year though.
They played hard under Hornby, but unfortunately there wasn't enough talent available for him when he took over with all the injuries and then the whole Latrell drama. So.
Bennett should be getting the best out of Latrell.
Latrell is on his last chance now.
He looks a lot fitter now. But, Madge could also get the best out of Walsh. And now that they've signed Ben Hunt, I think this signing of Ben Hunt puts Broncos above the Rabbitohs on the ladder for me. It's
a toss of the coin between them two. I give you that. I got South's 4th right in the comp right now.
Yeah.
And I probably got Broncos 5th. There's not much between them at all.
Rabbitohs will be lucky to make the 8.
How's the Tigers going to go? They get this win again, yeah?
8. And then we win the comp from 8.
Yeah, fucking drunk. I think you'll fucking be hanging out with other car too much, I reckon.
No. Latrell.
No, never. What are you talking about?
It's like Keno. But yeah, I've got, because if you look at their spine, right, I know Mam's going to be out for half the year. And potentially Reynolds. Reynolds injured.
Not right now, but he's always injury prone, so his fitness is going to be very important for Madge because he's got that old connection with Madge as well.
Yes. So you've got Reynolds under Madge, won a comp. You got Walsh, who 2 years ago was one of the best fullbacks in the comp, but then last year flopped.
Yeah, still
he got
Latrell.
rattled. Yeah, he got rattled from Origin.
He's going to get rattled by Latrell again this year too.
But if you got Madge now, and then Ezra Mam, if he comes back, you've got a spine of Reece Walsh, Ezra Mam, Adam Reynolds, and Ben Hunt at 9. That's a gun spine.
Well, that is a gun spine, man. I'm not going to deny that spine is right up there.
And then if you want to count the lock in the spine, Pat Carrigan. He was their shining light. Pat Carrigan is better than Cam Murray. Do not start me. Pat Carrigan is better than Cam Murray.
No, he's not.
Pat Carrigan is the closest we're going to get to someone being better than Isaiah. But it's Isaiah, Pat Carrigan, Cam Murray.
And again, the right lane.
Keon.
Oh, that's very nice.
Keon and then Cam Murray. But like, realistically, when you look at like the Broncos side is better than the Rabbitohs. Like you have higher ups for Dean Mariner, who's
I love maybe some Mariner.
A good rookie coming, like
young fella.
And then Cobbo and Stags, if they start playing, they'll start playing.
I think Cobbo is going to crumble under the match pressure cooker.
Well, Cobbo said he didn't rate Kevy Walters as a coach. We don't know this. His podcast clip where he said, "Oh, he's a good bloke." Didn't answer the question about him being a good coach. He's like, "Yeah, he's nice." I think he's going to go handling intensity of Madge. He's going to have to.
I think Cobbo's a type. I know he's going to have to, otherwise he's out the door. He's last year the contract for Cobbo as well. So
yeah. And then the forwards, you got Payne Haas, who is the best 40 in the comp
when he's on,
and Madge will get that out of him. Let's be real.
It depends. I don't know. Payne Haas is always constantly asking for releases, so I reckon he might do another release with Madge this year. That's going to be my bold prediction.
No, Broncos finish
every second year. Haas asks for a Payne Haas asks for a release.
Because he had Kevy Walters as coach, not
every coach. Every coach.
Michael Maguire is the greatest coach in the comp.
No, he's not, and you know you're wrong. No. He's probably fourth best coach behind Cleary, Bellamy, and Uncle Wayne. Benji's up there. Benji, you'd be lucky to be 12th at the stretch.
So you've got Rabbitohs finishing higher.
Yes.
Broncos finish higher. Speaking of the spines.
Oh, the Mort Lab.
Shane Richardson comes out saying the Tigers have the best spine. He's not wrong.
He's very wrong.
I've been so biased in this episode.
Who's playing with your hole there at the Tigers? Who's playing with your hole at the Tigers?
Well, firstly, let's look at the Tigers spine, right? Dream Buller, go. Lockie Galvin, go.
Go after 2 years and 3 years. Stop it.
Jerome Luai, 4-time premiership winner. Abby Crossow, 2-time premiership winner. Then Goats as well. And then,
he's a mountain goat. He's going down the mountain, mate.
Buller is a future Dally M fullback of the year.
No, he's not.
Yes.
Are you that convinced?
Future Dally M fullback of the year.
Kenny's better than him, man.
He's going to get second. Where? Was this his first year? No.
He's played one game the previous year, but this week Kenny played maybe 12 games last year, and this was probably his first.
No, I think he played more than 5 last year.
Oh,
something.
He played 10.
That's why he wasn't a rookie.
Yeah, he played 10 or something like that.
But he had a good year, and now he's going to fall down. Galvin is too good to have second year syndrome. I know.
My God.
I know Buller had second year syndrome, right? Galvin is too good to have second year syndrome. Especially with, he was doing it with Aiden Caesar. He's now got Jerome Luai, which is an improvement. And he was doing it with Aiden Caesar, who wasn't there for half the year. Now he's going to do it with Jerome Luai. Shane Richardson ain't far off, mate. All right, we'll You've done your little Mort Lab thing.
The numbers were crunched.
So
So what I did was I ranked who I think is gonna be the starting hooker. So starting spine spot, like the fullback, the 5'8", halfback, and hooker. If I think you're the best, you get like a 1. Like for example, I think Nathan Clear is the best halfback, so he'll be at 1 point, right?
yeah.
And then I say I think 8th is plays too long. He's got like 8th. Then Els was the best fullback, and then say Kenny's like the 6th or 7th best hooker. So I do all my numbers, I add them all up, and since there's 4 positions in the spine, I divide by 4. Except if they're tied, I will get the lock involved.
We'll look at, okay, so we'll go through every single team spine, right? At the bottom, in equal 15th, you've got 3 teams: the Warriors, Knights, and Raiders, right?
Yeah.
So Warriors have a spine of Nickel Klogstad, who you've got 15th.
Yeah.
Then you got.
Should we tell the audience the numbers as well?
Luke Metcalf, you got 12th.
Yeah.
You've got Tamari Martin at 14th, and you've got Wade Egan at 13th.
Yeah.
I think that's not a bad spine.
It's okay, but not as good as other people.
Yeah, it's down the lower end, but the Raiders spine is probably my least favorite spine. I think it's mid. You've got KO Weeks in 16th for you.
He's good though. He's still very good.
Yeah, but like the fullbacks.
There's no bad fullbacks.
Yeah. 5'8" is Ethan Strange, who
I think I got last or second last.
13th.
Okay, I must have.
You got quite a few under Strange, but
Yeah.
Strange, like your rankings are actually pretty decent. You've got Lockie Garvin 7th, which is a bit interesting. You should not be that low.
That's alright.
You got him below Mam. You have Garvin below Mam. Mam won't play half the year.
Mam's already got the runs on the board, man. So.
Garvin. Anyway, Strange at 13th. Then you've got
Fogarty at 8, I believe.
Fogarty at 8th, and Denny Levi at 16th.
Yeah.
So a KO Weeks, Ethan Strange, Jamal Fogarty, and Denny Levi. Yikes.
No, but the 4-pack can't make up for it. But unfortunately, the pack.
Yeah, that's not the spine.
I know they can't make up for it.
And then Knights, Callum Ponga, you've got in 9th, which is wild.
There's many great fullbacks.
Yeah, one of them you've got, which we'll get to in a bit. But Callum Ponga is not a worse fullback than who you've got in 7th. That's just anyway. So you got Callum Ponga, Jack Cogger, Phoenix Crossland, and Jaden Brayley. Pretty bad spine.
It's Ponga carrying again.
Ponga carries.
I don't even know if Crossland's going to be the starting halfback, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because you can easily have Cogger have Will Price at 6, or Cross, or
regardless, their halves options are not great.
Yes.
Hastings is leaving now.
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe so.
So they're gonna struggle, I think. But yeah, so you've got them 3 equally, because when you do the math, they all got an average of 13.25, pretty low. I think Warriors has the best of those 3 though, and then Knights, and then Raiders.
Like I said, I judged it basically.
Yeah.
Whoever's the best lock after that will be taken to the equation. So. In my case, I thought Sawyer House was the best look out of him, Elliot, and Smithies.
Yeah. Then you've got the Dragons in 14th, with an average of 12.25. You have Gutho as the 12th best fullback.
Again, fullbacks are absolutely
fullbacks are goated, but Gutho getting a 12 when Fogarty's getting an 8 is kind of wild. Just because of like how, and that's not you. That's how the spines like fullback is so packed. And halfback is like, it's kind of hard to get a good half.
It's like after the top 10 is like, oh, him, a bit A.
Yeah, so Fogarty in 8th, and like Gutho's better than Fogarty, and Gutho's getting a 12.
Foggy's very good though, too.
Yeah, no, Fogarty's great, but like, yeah. So I think with the Dragons, they have Gutho and Cook, which is good, but then their halves of Flanagan and Ilias,
they really dragged it
them down there quite a bit.
Massively.
Then you've got the opposite. You've got.
Oh, do you see the other news that the Dragons did? So I'm going to change my mind on this. Atkinson signed yesterday to the Dragons, you remember?
No, did not see that.
3-year contract, so it doesn't take into account this year, but like...
Okay, you're saying Atkinson, Daniel Atkinson, yeah, Sharks, yeah?
Yeah, but it's coming in next season.
So you said you would change your mind. You rated Flanagan 14th and Atkinson 17th. So
okay, don't change that much.
I think it actually makes him go lower, in your opinion. And then above them, you've got the opposite of the Dragons. Dragons have a good fullback and 9 but terrible halves. Eels have Isaiah Yongi,
no experience.
No experience at all at fullback. Their halves of Dylan Brown, Mitch Moses.
Again, like 5th ranking on each at DNI.
Yep. And then the worst hooker, in your opinion, Darcy Lussick. Would Hands not be the hooker?
I got Hands coming off the bench. Yeah. I think he offers more off the bench.
Is it Darcy Lussick? Which Lussick is it?
I don't know. There's too many. I thought it was Freddie, but it doesn't matter.
That's probably Freddie, I don't know. So Eels have like they're strong in the halves, but not in the fullback or 9. Then you have in equal 11th, you have Cowboys and Sharks. Now, okay, we'll start with the Cowboys. Cowboys, you've got Drinkwater at 11th, kind of wild. Then you have Dearden at 3rd, fair enough. Then you have, is it Clifford? Yep, Clifford at 13th, and then Reece Robson at 3rd. So you've got Cowboys averaging to 10, and then you have Sharks, right?
Yeah.
You have. Yeah, I don't know why you're so obsessed with Nico Hines being a fullback. Nico Hines. You've got Nico Hines at fullback. Dropping Kennedy, which Kennedy I know has been underperforming, especially this year. Like he's just not standing out compared to the rest of the fullbacks. But you have Nico Hines above Callum Ponga.
Yes, I do.
Callum Ponga won a Dally M. I know Sean Johnson probably should have won it, but Callum Ponga had an insane, incredible year, and even last year he was good. So, and yet you have Nico Hines above him.
Yes, I do.
I don't know where you're getting that, but
I just feel
you have Nico Hines above. Okay, you have Nico Hines is a better fullback, which we have not seen since 2020 when he was like a fringe player. Like he got 18th. He was 18th man in the grand final. So we don't even know how good he really is at fullback. Like
I know. I know what I saw and I absolutely loved it.
You've got him right behind, like one position behind Teddy, who was 1 point off the Dally M.
Teddy's got fall off this year.
You've got him above Hammer, Ponga, Kanakini, Drinkwater, Gutho, and Buller. You've got him above Buller. You're tripping.
You're crazy. My explanation is I think Atkinson and Trill's kicking game is better than Hines', so Hines can just fly around at fullback, do his little draw him in and engage in passes, mate. He's gonna be amazing at fullback. He's a better fullback than halfback. I don't care about that Dally M.
He did win a Dally M.
I do not care.
At halfback.
I don't care. It should have been Ben Hunt.
And I know you don't like Supercoach, but he is the king of Supercoach. Not this year, but the last 2 years, the king. Like miles ahead of everyone in attacking stats, especially.
To quote Trent Robertson, if you're using Supercoach to back up your point, you're immediately dismissed.
Supercoach is based on numbers, stats.
Yeah.
Like I know Supercoach isn't everything, right? But it's based on numbers and stats. Literally is.
Yeah, my press conference. It's my press conference.
So he's clearly a decent halfback if he's being the top of Supercoach 2 years in a row.
He's an okay halfback.
By a lot.
He's an okay halfback, like so much better at fullback. He can just fly into where he wants. He doesn't worry about organising. He can just play his natural game and just...
So yeah, you've got Sharks and Cowboys in equal 11th. Cowboys dominates the Sharks, Brian. You're like, oh, let's put Atkinson and Trindle in the halves, but Atkinson's the worst 5'8" in the comp according to you.
Because Hines will be better at fullback.
And then at 9,
I'd have Kelly as the worst fullback in the comp right now.
Over Youngie, who you...
Or probably second last then.
Over Kale Weeks, maybe. But
that's
then
why I think
Blake Brayley at 5th. That's fair. He's a gun.
Just doesn't miss a game, man.
And then in equal ninth, you've got the Roosters and the Doggies. So Roosters, a spine of Teddy.
But mind you, this is when everyone's fit as well.
Yes. Teddy, Sandon Smith,
Sam Walker,
who you have in 6th round, and Brandon Smith. Yeah, that's not a great spot.
Like it's
Teddy,
okay.
Teddy. You've got.
It's mostly Sandon Smith bringing it.
Teddy in 6th. I keep forgetting you put Teddy 6th. You're wild. You just hate the Roosters.
How can you? I still hate the Roosters.
I know Roosters are going to struggle next year because they have lost so much depth. They have lost 3 forwards, Jared Hargraves, Stewie Tipanua, and Terrell May. Terrell May was a top 5 prop. Jared Hargraves 300 gamer, and Stewie Tipanua just good impact player. And then they've lost Luke Keary, who is one of their halves, and their replacement is either Chad Townsend, which you don't even have in here. You don't think Chad Townsend will be a starting half.
I prefer Sandon Smith.
And Sam Smith is alright. And then they've lost Joe Manu, one of the best centers of the last 5 years.
And Suolihi.
And Suolihi as well. So Roosters, and they have signed like nobody. So besides Shane Townsend. So
they got some other reserve grade. I think center from the Cowboys. I think. I do not remember his name.
Roosters could struggle. They might not make the 8. I don't think. I'm predicting Roosters not make the 8.
So it's left here, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, sorry guys.
I'm predicting Roosters to not make the 8.
That's too crazy for me, man. The Roosters are too good.
I know that, but like, have you if they don't sign anyone else, how can you? Do you see what they're losing?
I think Robertson will find their way.
Like, they've always dealt with these injuries, and they've always they came 5th or 6th with like some of the crazy injury tolls we've seen in a long time. But like, this is next level. Like, they're losing $4 million worth of players.
I think they'll get someone.
They have to sign someone. If they don't sign anybody for next year, they're going to struggle, I think.
They'll at least get one player.
I don't think that. My bold prediction is they don't make the 8 if they don't sign anyone else.
Okay. I got them scraping just 8th, but yeah. The world that might happen.
They don't even have a top 8 spine, apparently. They're 9th for you. And then the Doggies have a spine of Connor Tracy, Matt Burton, Toby Sexton,
and Reed Marnie.
Yeah, and then Reed Marnie. Not bad.
Everyone's okay, but not like, oh my god, he's gonna.
Who has a better spine there? Teddy, Sandon Smith, Sam Walker, and Brandon Smith, or Connor Tracy, Matt Burton, Toby Sexton, Reed Marnie. Who has a better spine?
What, are they tied?
Yes, but like, if you're like just looking at the spines, because your numbers can kind of sway because of how the numbers work.
Okay.
What's better?
I'll just lean towards the Roosters because Tedesco's got the biggest X factor. He's the biggest talent of all the spine players.
Yeah, and Sam Walker's.
But again, since they're tied, you have to take the lock involved. So that's why I got it like that.
And then in 8th, you've got the Titans, who have a very all-rounded spine.
Yes.
You've got Keanu Kinney, Jaden Campbell, Jaden Campbell, Kieran Foran, and Sam Verrills. Pretty decent spine. I can see the Titans making the 8 with
Campbell Gillard joining as well.
Yeah, Campbell Gillard, Fodawaker, Fafita, Fermor, Tino. Like, that 4-pack is unbelievable.
It's so good. I really rate it.
And then they've got Carl Pereira. They've got Brian Kelly, who's been underrated for a few years.
Everyone's very solid.
Titans, if Tino stays fit, which hopefully he does, I can see him. I can see them making top 8.
Anyway, the spine's pretty good. That's what we're talking about right now.
Dolphins in 7th. Excuse you. Dolphins in 7th with a spine of Hammer, Nicarima, Isaiah Katoa, and Jeremy Marshall King.
Yes.
Pretty good spine there too.
Like a no all-round spine. He's the gun.
There. But yeah, like Nicarima and Katoa actually like when on paper they don't seem like they would be like super gun hard.
But then when you work it out,
yeah, they're actually good.
Like everyone's pretty solid. Like there's no weak link in that spine.
Yeah, they work well together. And Mush King, if he stays fit, he is one of the better hookers in the comp. But he hasn't. He's battled an injury for a while.
Yeah, very injury prone. That's his biggest issue.
And then in 6th you have the Rabbitohs.
Yeah. Hey, that's I'm a maths for mathing.
You have Latrell as the 3rd best fullback.
Yes, I do.
3 positions above Teddy. Wild.
He can potentially win the Dally M, mate, with Uncle Wayne.
We said that for 2 years. And
hey, you made the call in the Dally M. I didn't say that. So
I tried it. I thought you did too, but
I said it could happen, but unlikely.
But hopefully for him this year he goes up. 5/8. Cody is the 2nd best 5/8.
Yeah. What? Tell me I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
How?
Dearden's better than Cody.
No, he's not.
Galvin's better than Cody. Galvin, you got 7th. Wild.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely wild. And then your halfback of Dodd, Lewis Dodd.
Yes. And Mamo.
And then Mamazoulis, our hooker. They're both 15th for you, which is fair.
I've got, but seeing that, I reckon if Dodd's a great side, you can go up as high as maybe between 12th, I reckon. Maybe even 10th. If he has a good year.
Yeah.
If he has a good year. Like, we see what he did in the World Club Challenge, man, against Panthers, so.
So you got Rabbitohs in 6th. Then you have Manly and Tigers tied for top 4.
Yeah.
Here we go. Tigers are a top 4 spine. They aren't the best, and I know that. But
do you though?
Top 4 spine. Yeah, we take that every day of the week. So you got Manly with a spine of Turbo, Luke Brooks, Cherry Evans, and Lachlan Croker versus Tiger spine of Dream Buller, Lockie Galvin, Jerome Luai, Api Coruscant. Now, you've got Manly ahead because of their lock, which is Turbo over Whenua Pole.
I'm not necessarily sure who's going to be your lock. It's probably going to be Pole, but that's...
it could be Seaforth, could be Jack Bird.
Yeah.
But when you look at... ignore the locks. When you look at the spines, you tell me, like, dead ass, is it Buller, Galvin, Luai, Api? Or is it Turbo, Brooks, Teddy, Lachlan Croker?
I'm taking...
not Teddy. Turbo, Brooks, DCE, Lachlan Croker.
I am taking Manly because DCE is the biggest winner there. So, he's the man.
Like...
To me, he's better than Cherry.
Lachlan Croker, you've got in...
all those players listed, I'll probably have Croker as the worst one there, but he's still a very handy player.
You've got Lachlan Croker in 14th. Then you've got Buller 13th in a stacked position. Otherwise, he would be...
maybe a top 10.
3rd. But like...
I'm picking Cherry Evans because he offers the most... Actually, no. Trebojevic. Why am I like Cherry Evans a lot.
We're talking about full spine. I'm not talking about which player. Which full spine?
Full spine, I'm taking Manly. Because the best 2 players in that, both those, out of those 8 is both Trebojevic and DCE.
Like, I'm just fighting for the Tigers here. I think Tigers, like...
Well, technically got an extra player there, to be honest, with Brooks. So.
Oh yeah, because but like, I don't know. I think we put it to Manly, you know.
You stick it to Manly, but you're not the best.
I would say we're above Manly. Then not far behind, Manly Tigers. Not far in front of me, Penrith, which
they're just super consistent across the board.
I think you did the math horrendously wrong. Wait.
No, because I have Edwards first, Tulagi 8th, I believe, Cleary first.
You did the math absolutely wildly wrong.
And divide by 4.
Okay, so you've got Edwards first.
Yeah.
You've got
Tulagi 8th, probably.
Tulagi 8th, Cleary first, and Kenny 6th, right?
Yeah.
So that's 1, 8, 1, 6.
Then you divide that by 4.
8, 9, 10, 16. 16 divided by 4 is not 6.75.
Oh, it must be 4 then.
It's 4. So you've actually got Broncos as the 3rd best spine. I don't know how you got that math so wrong.
I must have just hit the wrong number.
But yeah, you've got Broncos as the 3rd best spine. With when you look at it, Reece Walsh, Ezra Mam, Adam Reynolds, Ben Hunt. That's cracked. Like, these top 3 spines are actually unbelievable.
They're pretty dang good.
And then you've got Penrith, Edwards, Edwards, Talangi, Cleary, Kenny, and then in first you got the Storm, Papenhuyzen.
Shit, and they get the left lane.
Papenhuyzen, who've got 5th, but that's just because of how stacked fullback is. Then you got Munster, Jerome Hughes at 2nd, and then Harry Grant, also 1st. Storm spine, it's one of the best spines, arguably ever.
Sorry, Mart.
Would you say Storm spine is one of the best spines, arguably ever?
Yeah, be right up there.
Ryan Papenhuyzen, who has been a gun for a while. When he's fit, he is
insane,
incredible. Cameron Munster, probably the best 5'8" of the last 10 years.
Yeah,
well, at least 5.
Yeah.
Jerome Hughes, Dahlia medalist. Probably behind Cleary is the best halfback in the comp right now. And Harry Grant, the best hooker since Cameron Smith. Like, when you look at this spine on paper, it is unbelievable. And then they put it on the field and they're even better.
Well, spines win, like, they're the guys to make the big play.
There you go, Tigers are coming 4th. You've heard it here first.
But if you have forwards going forward, you can allow to have a bit of a weaker outside backs.
Yeah.
You know, because your forwards need to get forward and your spine dictates usually how they get there.
Yeah.
So,
So
that's the whole spine.
Looking at the spines, if this was to settle the finals, Tigers beat Rabbitohs. So, okay. So, right, hear me out, right? Hear me out. What have the Rabbitohs got that the Tigers don't?
A lot better outside backs.
We have
Well, I have Munro.
Taruva, who's now won 2 comps. He's better than Munro.
I think I'd debate that Munro's going to be an absolute superstar.
Taruva's better than Munro.
I disagree, but sure.
Our other wing is probably Charlie Staines, who's not
And
good.
AJ's better than him.
AJ is kind of falling off a little bit.
It all depends how he bounces.
Yeah.
It depends how he bounces back from his Achilles problem.
2023 he was great. 2024 he was
okay. He got 13 tries in 17 games, so that's okay. But just all the sprinting and the jumping.
Yeah, like his defense isn't great anymore.
I actually think right now he's a better defender.
Really?
Than attacker. He's just he's not catching full merchant.
Was he not getting past like a lot? Like, I swear he was letting it tries now.
I think it was more of a system thing, to be honest, because whoever they had, South had there, they were just jamming way too much.
Our centres, Justin Olam, Adam Dewey, pretty good centres. I know you have Campbell Graham and
Jackie Boy.
I was gonna say.
And our back row is better.
Is there a world where Jackie plays 6 now? And then you got like Isaiah Tass, like Lewis Dodd. I don't know how good he is, but
apparently you brought him in for a reason. You know what I mean? So I reckon it's gonna be Doddy and
like our backlines aren't too far off each other. Let's be real. Justin Olam and Adam Dewey. Adam Dewey is an absolute gun. Adam Dewey is a gun. What are you talking about? Adam Dewey's a gun. Adam Dewey is so good.
He's good, but he's not in the same caliber and league as White and Campbell Graham. Dewey
probably had a better year than White did this year.
You're mental.
Like,
what are you on?
They're similar, and when Tigers start playing even better, Dewey's gonna play even better. I'm not saying like Campbell Graham. Yeah, he's not gonna come back and be 2023 Campbell Graham, 2022 Campbell Graham.
I think he can.
He's got to battle his injury.
He's bouncing back himself. Season to sort of that.
But he's coming off an ACL. Not every player just comes and kills it. Like I'm saying, Rabbitohs probably slightly better outside backs, but
let's compare.
Tigers still have some good outside backs, yeah.
And guess what? The biggest difference of them all.
The 4-pack?
No, I didn't say 4-pack.
You didn't say Cam Murray.
No.
What?
Uncle Wayne. You don't have an Uncle Wayne.
With Benji Marshall. He learned in 2021. Uncle Wayne taught everything he knows to Benji, and now
he didn't teach everything that Benji knows.
Every single thing. Anyway, the 4-pack. You've got. We've made some big signings. We've got Terrell May, top 5 prop. we've got Royce Hunt, we've got Jack Bird, we've got Samuel Fainu.
Okay, we gotta wrap it up soon. We've got to be at work in a minute.
I think the Tigers and Rabbit squads aren't too far apart from each other. Just saying.
But you don't have Uncle Wayne.
Yeah.
And let's just wrap it up because Uncle Wayne's the best.
No. Benji's the greatest coach in the NRL, followed shortly by Madge, and Uncle Wayne, yeah, he's alright. Yeah, he goes alright. That's it for this episode. Just absolute dribble. See you, Mort.